These are signs your girlfriend might have ADHD. 1. Overwhelming internal chatter. They may experience constant racing thoughts, leading to mental paralysis. This can make them appear lazy, such as lying on the sofa scrolling on social media, but they're genuinely struggling to focus or take action in that moment.
A lot of us women are misdiagnosed at first because it's either diagnosed with anxiety or depression, because in women, ADHD most of the time is different as to men. With men, you see the more hyperactivity physically, like, oh, he can't sit still, he's he keeps moving around, he can't finish a task, which applies to us too. But our symptoms and our struggles are more internally, and as this video says, it makes us seem lazy, and it's because we're laying there silent, quiet, just looking at the wall, because we can't figure out what task to start, because you have the load of dishes that you haven't washed. You have the load of laundry that you were going to use the towel to take a shower today, but now you have to put that to dry, and you can't even go to the gym because your dirty clothes are in the washer. So then you are sitting there so frustrated, struggling with regulating your emotions because you feel so pathetic that you can't decide a simple task. And it's not that it's pathetic. It's because you haven't found a system and you haven't been properly treated to manage these struggles and symptoms. Because if you're just being solely treated for anxiety, just solely treated for depression, and you still don't feel that the treatment that has been provided for you has, helped you get better, then there's most likely another underlying issue. And I was misdiagnosed with BPD first. So I was first put on antidepressants, and the antidepressants made me feel worse. I was already depressed. I was already having, eating disorder. It was, all the symptoms of ADHD, but I didn't know I had ADHD. So I was treated with, borderline personality disorder, and so when I was put on antidepressants, it just made me feel worse. And then now that I'm being treated with stimulants, and now that I've created a system, because these stimulants allowed me to help regulate my emotions and analyze, okay, what are these struggles that I have? I don't solely depend on the stimulants. The stimulants have helped me create a system that has helped me better manage my personal struggles. Because, for example, yes, we both may have ADHD, but your symptoms may be a bit different than mine. So it's so crucial to not solely depend on stimulants, but also allow the stimulants, yes, to support you, but you overall understand what are your struggles. But I love that, like I said, I love this video because a lot of women were either misdiagnosed, or because we've been trained by society to mask so heavily and suppress our emotions that it later makes it more difficult, because you don't understand why you're feeling the way you're feeling. And it's so crucial that if you feel you resonate with the symptoms, to go and speak to a medical professional to see, why can't I regulate my emotions? Why can't I figure out what task to start? Why am, I've been treated for anxiety and depression and it's not getting better. So as a 31-year-old woman with diagnosed ADHD and certified life coach, I love this video and I approve this message.